Mambo vipi mpenzi mtazamaji, how you living, loving, laughing and breathing. I hope you're ready for another fabulous episode of this show that you know as Sports Central.
This is that show that guarantees your weekly fix of sports action. So I hope you have everything you need. You don't have to wake up at least for a few minutes as we give you the best in sporting entertainment. We're your hosts, Mike Mondo.
And I'm Wanjira Longauer. Now, baby, I know you ain't ready for what we got, but I want you to stick around and find out what we have in store for you anyway.
Well, we have the Sportpesa Premier League Easter Buffet coming up and get to find out just how fans across the country like their football served.
Thereafter, we hang out with the Green Sharks and one Kenya hockey international, Victor Osiche, as he lets us know what hockey really means to him.
And then we get to kick it at the Mathare gym with Mathare United and get to understand just how important strength conditioning is in the modern game. But before we get on to all of that, here's what's coming up first. The seventh leg of the Sportpesa Super 8 Premier League saw the reigning champions TUK FC take on Dagoretti's Melta Kaberia at the BP Grounds Kawangware in a repeat of last season's Champions League quarter-finals. Once again, the dominant TUK FC impressed with their dazzling skills and capped on an all-important win with a spectacular goal that is sure to be a top contender for the goal of the season. The tuk-tuk dance was definitely well-deserved.
Game ya leo at least imekuwa challenging juu between sisi na Melta Kabina kuna derby, but I thank God tumewin. Ilikuwa challenging juu pia tena ilikuwa tuna win hii season. Sasa ndio imekuwa first win yetu. Sasa ilikuwa tu lazima tu work hard.
We are just taking one game at a time, given that we are still below the table, though that's not a big deal for us. This is a league, and as we progress, we'll see where we will be when the league will be over.
Tukiangalia poa sana, first half tulitoka 0-0, concentration ikapotea second half, and ona tuka concede bao mbili. Tukiangalia poa sana zimeenda like 10 to 20 minutes. Moja ya kwanza na ya pili zilikuwa the same. So ndio tuka concede.
Tusi give up sababu hii game tuendelee tu na hiyo morale. The game ni mob na game next tunaweza win. So ni kuambia player wenzangu tusi give up tu na hii game.
On a chilly and cloudy Tuesday the 18th, the 87th ranked Harambee Stars lined up against the 100th ranked Flames of Malawi at Kenyatta Stadium in Machakos. Fielding an understrength side with no internationals, no current Sportpesa Premier League leaders Gor Mahia players, the young Stars gave a good account of themselves, managing to hold the Flames to a 0-0 draw. This extends Stanley Okumbi's men unbeaten run to an impressive 11 games. From us at Sports Central, it's well in Team Kenya. Keep flying our flag high. Well, Wanjira, I forgot to ask you, how was your Easter?
Oh, my Easter was absolutely fabulous. You know, I think it's times like this during the holidays, Mike, where you realize the importance of friends and family because we really enjoyed ourselves that Sunday.
Had much fun, yeah?
Yeah, you know it.
Absolutely. Well, other people who did have fun were those who got to enjoy the Sportpesa Premier League. They served up a buffet, and let me put it into perspective, an Easter buffet that was absolutely unmatched and, of course, unmissable. If you did miss out on it, don't worry, because we've got all of that action lined up. Take a look. Kisumu City played host to the first game of a packed inaugural Sportpesa Premier League Easter Buffet. The busy schedule kicked off with some fan interaction as the fans who turned out in their thousands got their prize jerseys branded with their names and found out just how difficult it is to put a ball through a hole in the net. Thereafter, it was time for the fans to get down to the very serious business of egging on their teams to victory. The Green Army's cheers seemed to have the desired effect as Kogalo's Wendo drew first blood in the 21st minute. Not to be deterred, Sony rallied their troops and managed to pull one back, but the halftime talk in a rejuvenated Green Army proved to be just what the doctor recommended.
Mimi kama shabiki nambari moja wa Kogalo, nimefurahia sana na venye Kogalo inafanya timbe, kaka gor timu timbe, yani kwa Kijaluo. Kwa hivyo niko na furaha tele sana.
Baba, katika jina yako tumekuja mbele yako kuombea Gor Mahia. Tuliomba asubuhi na jana na tumepata ushindi.
Sportpesa wanafanya vizuri sana na tunawasupport kama Gor Mahia.
Welcome back, and just in case you are joining us, this is Sports Central, the show that guarantees your weekly fix of sports action.
That's absolutely right, Mike. Now, last season, we got to learn a whole lot about the Hockey Premier League. And one thing that we did find out was just how competitive local hockey is. Well, another thing we also found out was that if there's any team that is dying to better themselves from last season, it's most certainly the Green Sharks.
And today on the show, we get to kick it with the Green Sharks and, of course, the Kenyan international Victor Osiche. Get to find out about his experiences on the sport and, of course, where he sees Kenyan hockey going in the near future.
My name is Victor Osiche. I started playing hockey back then in class 2-3 before I took a long break until I cleared my primary education. Thanks to one Thomas Mcheni, who guided me through the 2 years that I first held my first hockey stick. He gave me a good background to enjoy the lovely game of hockey, and even had to take me from my campus team to Green Sharks Hockey Club, where I'm currently enjoying hockey at higher levels. And one Thomas Mcheni is still my assistant coach at Green Sharks Hockey Club, and is still guiding me through the journey of hockey to achieve greater things. Playing the sport, I've had several best moments, right from high school through the university, and club level and the national level. Back then in high school, the first trip I ever made as a hockey player was a national trip. Having trained throughout the season and not going for many trips as a Form 1 student was very critical for me to have one trip at least in a year, and it came as a national tournament. Playing for the national team was my best moment for my hockey career. I had received so many call-ups for the national team, but I could not adhere to them because of schoolwork. The first call-up was in 2012 when I was just a freshman at Jomo Kenyatta University for Agriculture and Technology. The second one came the next year in 2013, 2014, 2015. All of them I turned them down because of schoolwork commitments. Then the 2016 one came just after I'd done my final exam at the university and I was just awaiting graduation. I had no choice but to take it up. The training was tough, but you had to fight for a spot because they call up like 30 people and they only need 18 people. So you have to really fight for your spot, attend all the training sessions when you can, and really work hard and show what you're made of. In Green Sharks, I play as an attacking midfielder. The position that I've played for around 8 years now, playing as an attacking midfielder. I enjoy playing as an attacking midfielder because anytime the team launches an attack, that's the most important process of the team. You have to make it count. Green Sharks is a great club. Being a self-sponsored club, we really work hard to achieve the results that we achieve, both the playing unit and the management. Green Sharks is my second family. They have given me so much. From campus, they helped me get the transition from playing university hockey to club hockey. The management at Green Sharks is great. They help the young Turks rise up to where they reached before. They support us on and off the pitch. Whenever there is an issue as a club, we settle it and perform. For us to achieve the results we achieve, being a self-sponsored club, it's not easy. There's a lot that has to be done behind the scenes before we play a match. And generally, Green Sharks is a good club. The hockey sport means much to me. Basically, my entire network that I have, friends, and anything else that you can think of that I've achieved in life, it's basically because of hockey. Basically, hockey gives you a second family. We are a great family of hockey. We call ourselves the hockey fraternity. So many links and so many things that we achieve off the field of play. As much as we fight on the field, off the field we are a great family. Keep lifting each other. I'd like to thank our fans who come here during our match days to watch us as we play, and they cheer us on to achieve our greater results. Thank you so much, our fans. Secondly, I'd like to thank my teammates at Green Sharks Hockey Club and our management. They work so hard to see us play and enjoy the game daily. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family members, my mom, my dad back at home. In the next 2 to 3 years, if all the stuff is done right, hockey in Kenya will be very far. Because guys are committed to the sport. You'll find like there's no day in the week that no one is training anywhere on any pitch in the country. Hockey is being played, be it in Mombasa, in Kisumu, Nairobi. Hockey is being played, whether on Maram surface or astro or grass. Hockey is being played, even in high schools. So if the management does everything right and tap the talent in the country will be far in the next 2 to 3 years.
I absolutely adore Victor's passion and dedication to the game.
Yep, absolutely. And of course, with his absolute dedication and everything, all the hard work that he's putting in, I see a great future for Kenyan hockey, especially if Victor's in it, by the way.
We can't disagree. We can't disagree.
Well, on to some more football. But then again, this is not any ordinary football story.
That is absolutely right. Now, Sports Central head on over to Embakasi West so that we could kick it with Mathare United and find out what goes down in the gym sessions. That's right. I mean, does strength training really matter when it comes to football? Watch and learn.
2, 3.
Session yetu ya leo ilikuwa tuna train strength ya kutusaidia kwa game zetu. Juu kwa game tuna need hiyo strength sana na ina prevent pia injury kwa wachezaji kupata injury za kugongwa kama ankle, growing, strength ya hamstring. Hizo ndio tulikuwa tunawakia.
Ukiona upande wa strength and conditioning, kwa ground tunakuwa strong, inakuenable nini umalize game bila kuchoka. Mato kuchoka uchoki sana.
Workout tunapanga kulingana na parts ile za body tunatrainisha. Utapata kama tunatrainisha mguu, pengine tunatrainisha back, lower back, upper back, shoulder, mkono na chest. Tunatrain different part ya body. Sasa tukiweka mguu hatuwezi fuata tena na same exercise ya mguu. Tunaweka mguu, change, tunaweka back, shoulder, chest, mkono, hivyo ndio vile tunapanga zoezi yetu.
Kwenye season refu hivi chezi kama hizi strength and conditioning napata inafanya mtu kama injury na ina prevent injury, alafu ikifika kwa game pia performance yako inakuwa juu.
Nadhani ya team mob hawajajua stories sana kuhusu strength ya gym. Hata ukiangalia team mob sana haziendi gym, but kwa wachezaji ukiangalia hata Europe, kwa wachezaji gym ni muhimu sana. Juu hiyo ndio kila kitu kwa football. Season vile bado ni refu, kwa zoezi yetu za strength tunaona tukiendelea kutrain itatusaidia sana kwa endurance kwa wachezaji, tumalize nayo season.
Expectation kulingana na sisi, last year tulimaliza top 8, so this year target ni top 4. Last year kwenye kilichangia finish yetu top 8 tulikuwa na teamwork na understanding pia iliingia, na tulielewa pia ni za coach tactics zake.
By the way, kuwa na strength ama kufanya exercise za strength si lazima ikuwe ni gym. Kuna exercise mob mnaweza fanya mkiwa hata kwa grao, lakini gym ni muhimu. Kama mnaweza pata gym ni muhimu, hata kama ni timu ya mtaa. But hizi vitu ni vitu unaweza fanya hata ukiwa kwa grao, kama zizi za core strength, core squats za mguu, hizo push-ups. Hizo zoezi mtu anaweza fanyia kila mahali na ni same tu. Kitu different na gym ni unaweza kuja access upate vitu kama equipments za kutrain, but ukiwa una hizo equipments kuna exercise unaweza fanya kwa grao na ikuwe same na mtu anafanya kwa gym. Kwa sahi ni muhimu kwa kila coach, wachezaji kujua umuhimu ya gym or training za strength kwa kila mchezaji, na hata makoch wa football ni poa wakilearn about kujua story za strength kwa wachezaji wakiwa trainisha. Hata yeye anaweza trainisha akiwa grao.
Kwa wafans wetu tungependa wazidi kutusupport because this year target yetu hope ta make sure tumeachieve. Kiwa mbaya pia ligi iko bado open, tunaweza chukua. The team tuendelee hivyo hivyo na Mungu atatuonekania.
After all those fun features, it is time to bid you adieu. But don't worry, you can be in the know with everything Sports Central. All you have to do is subscribe.
Absolutely. Subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on the social media channels scrolling on your screen. And of course, you can let us know everything that you would love to know about the show, what you'd love to see added, what you'd love to see, of course, featured on Sports Central. Well, getting right into the, messages coming through on social media. We've got Kim Awesome. You're sending that shout out to Wanji. Alafu nasema unalavio philosophy ya Kayole asubuhi. We love that. Asubuhi.
Asubuhi sana. Now, I also want to give a huge shout out to Linda and Bungoma, who went ahead and is giving us all her love. Thank you for watching, Mama. We appreciate you. Much love to you back. And give Bungoma County all our love. Well, it's time for us to wrap up, but Mike?
Yep, of course we can't chomoka before giving our internet find of the week. So we're going to leave you with that one. And until next time,
keep it Sports Central.